and welcome to a Christmassy weekend in London where we went to see all the Christmas lights in Central. So we started off with some food from Chinatown, of course. We had some soup dumplings and then had some lovely sweet and sour and black bean before heading off into the cold to walk around all the Christmas lights around Central London. Our first stop was around Piccadilly Circus. So they had the Regent Street lights. The Regent Street lights were out this night, so we had to come back a bit later, but they still had the angels up around here anyway. Then this was down to St James's Hotel, and then Fortnum Mason, which had an amazing advent calendar as its display, which was incredible. Probably the best Christmas decorations I'd seen in London this year. And even their window displays were so interactive and fun and just really, really cool. And we had to have a nosy inside as well, of course, at the lovely blue boxes and packaging everywhere. It was very busy, very Christmassy on a Friday night, but it was really fun having a look at all the chocolate, getting some samples. Why else would we come in? And this is where you will find the famous Christmas puddings that were everywhere on social media. But yeah, these robotic animatronic Christmas puddings, everyone was having a look in a little video and it was so nice. And then we headed to Old Bond Street, which is probably one of my favourite streets in London, just to walk around all the designer shops. But a lot of the stores had gone all out for Christmas. A lot of gorgeous lights. Cartier always dresses to impress. Ralph Lauren had a gorgeous tree outside. Really nice decorations. A lot of people were taking photographs and it was just very, very nice to see. Very Christmassy. And this is Annabel's, the members only club, which always goes all out for Christmas. Probably not my favourite decorations they've ever done, but it was still quite cool with the hot air balloon. I liked it. On Saturday, it was time to go to Winter Wonderland. This is an annual tradition that we always do in London. I think I've been now 4 years and it's just always what makes me feel like Christmas in London. It's huge, so obviously it's situated in Hyde Park in London. There's so much to see and do. You can spend hours in there. It is a ticketed event now, so you will pay around £10, £15 for entry. But it's so good and really good to go with a group of friends. There's loads of hot food stalls, there's ice skating, there's s'mores, you can have your own marshmallows toasting on the fire, there's live entertainment. It's a really cool place to come with a family, with friends. Beer tents, everything you would want. Obviously amusements, lots of fun and games for kids and for adults of all ages. But lots of German drinking tents and a lot of fun to be had. I think a German sausage, I don't know why, is a staple at Christmas markets, so we had to have one. We had a bratwurst and we had some currywurst as well, so the German sausage looked a lot more appetizing than the currywurst, I will say, but both were actually really, really tasty and highly enjoyable, very messy. came here to have some luxury hot chocolates, which were very tasty and very expensive, as you can imagine. And these are the famous Winter Wonderland lights. I always forget that they're actually a lot smaller in person when you see them, but they're still very pretty, very iconic Winter Wonderland. Merry Christmas. And unfortunately it did rain while we were there, so it was quite wet and a bit miserable, but it still felt very Christmassy. It's still very busy as well. And this is the queue when we were leaving to get in, so it is very busy. There are 4 entrances, so this is only one of them, but yeah, incredibly busy. And this is Regent Street. These are the Regent Street angels, very, very famous. Nothing feels like Christmas in London unless you see these angels, and it's so, so special. Merry Christmas! Sunday we just went for a very short stroll, but we came to Covent Garden to see the lights. They'd obviously changed them up this year, no disco balls, no mistletoe, but some lovely bells and baubles, and it was so busy. It was almost unbearably busy, but what do you expect at Covent Garden at Christmas? This is the famous tree, and usually I think on the hour they blast out thick snow so you can have a little winter wonderland while you're in Covent Garden, which is quite nice. But always a nice place to come to at Christmas, but just be aware that there will be a lot of crowds. And this is Somerset House skate rink, probably one of the nicest areas to skate in London, I would say. If I was going to choose one, I would choose to come here. Very family friendly, just a nice background to have, and there is a big tree behind me as well, which you can't see, but yeah, it's always a fun place to come and ice skate. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, like this video, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.